One night, my roommate and I were just sitting in the apartment watching TV when randomly the screen turned completely red. Eventually, a pixelated silhouette of a humanoid frog character rose from the bottom of the screen upwards. I watched in horror as a hand phased through the screen, then the rest of it came out. It was around 7 feet tall, and it looked like a giant humanoid frog with cartoonish features. It was wearing a bow tie and a brown vest. It had cartoon gloves on its hands. It had stretchy, wiggly noodle limbs similar to an old rubber hose cartoon. And its face was the worst part about it. It had a cartoonish face, which wouldn't be all bad if this thing didn't have real life flesh and bone. I could even see its face muscles moving, which is odd considering its expression never changed. It had a big dumb smile on its face. A glowing purplish sludge dripped out of its large, grotesque, toothless maw, and its eyes were large and bulgy, but with no pupils. Instead, its eyes slowly flashed random colors, almost like two big strobe lights. And a sound was emitting from somewhere in the room, kind of like a low, ominous synth that sort of waved in and out. That thing started wandering around the room. I called out to my roommate, but he didn't answer or even see the frog creature. It was almost like I was the only one in the room, the only one seeing this eerie sight. Anytime it went near something, its head twitched and vibrated as it let out this, like, the only noise it ever made, a loud growl of sorts. Its head shakes so fast and violently, all I saw was a blur. Eventually, the thing went right next to me. It got closer and said in a deep voice, "Change the channel." I remembered I was the one holding the remote, and I pressed the button to change the channel. When I did, the whole room turned to static. No roommate, no frog creature, no windows, TV, or anything except me floating in a room of static. I woke up, but everything hadn't changed. The TV was showing the same show we were watching before the event. My roommate was in the same sitting position. Nothing moved or changed. I never even closed my eyes. But thinking it was just a dream, I shrugged it off. Until I noticed the time was exactly the same that started before the frog dream. No time had passed. It wasn't a dream.